And good evening. I was about to say good evening, but good day, good afternoon to all the US people with the first match of the day. 70-star League Division 1 Paracusia against benji64. And I'm here again with the man, the myth, the legend, Rock on Eggs. What's good, dude?
A legend already, nice. I'm excited, a little bit tired because it's a little bit later in the EU compared to the US, but it's gonna be spicy, so we're gonna be awake and alive and kicking.
And here we got the hot league standings. So Benji, 6th place, and Paracusia 7th place. Really close. Actually tied. I just noticed that. Together with Rockshock as well. Wow. Alright. Gonna be interesting to see who's gonna like take the win and jump ahead of the competition here.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't get any closer. I'm sorry.
It's all good. And yeah, Paracusia, of course, 120-star legend. Been going very strong on the 120-star grind. And then Benji just recently PB'd in 70-star, got a mid-48. So, not bad. Gonna be a really good match.
We are in for a treat, I'm telling you, this is gonna be great.
For sure.
Also with the two face cams, we're gonna see Para grab some water out of his fridge. He has a fridge right next to his computer. I should definitely also get that as well.
That is the actual setup, dude. So good.
Yeah. That's like perfect. You stay hydrated, you have your console, you have your computer, you have everything you need to start a race against some other people who are also good at the game, which is gonna happen now. This is why we're here. And we are off. In the intro, both using the Japanese version actually. Losing those seconds.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Oh, the Mario coming out from Benji. And as far as I'm concerned, Benji just told me that they're in the call as well, so might see some nice player interaction. I don't know if you guys seen Ouija versus Benji. That match was actually great. There was so much player interaction going on with the webcams.
It was a great use of the webcams, yeah, definitely.
Best feature for this added, honestly, for the online matches.
And just for a quick reminder, if you haven't seen that match by chance because for some reason you did something else, which I can't understand, but I mean it happens, you know. If you go on YouTube and search for Global Speedrun Association, you will find the channel with all the highlight videos, and you will be good to go. Just like those two, skipping Lakitu, looking good.
Actually, like, Parable slightly probably just had a little bit of minion bigger and also a bit of trouble from on Benji's side there, getting up the stairs.
Stairs are hard, dude.
Yeah, usually you just want to like kind of jump over them, but I get that. Climbing stairs can be tough now, bomb flood. Let's see what these players got. No island top from Para actually. He used to. Oh, Benji just caught up with that. Nice. Slightly faster. Bomb clip.
Almost sync now. Yeah, I was gonna say the same because I think Para did island hop in his race against Straz, at least that's what I saw. But now going a little bit safer. Actually surprised, but understandable.
He did nail it the first race. He had a bit of issues, fell down like a little bit, not too bad though. But in the second race, he completely like bonked against the island, which is like a 10-second mistake. So I can understand not going for island hop. Just either way, it's a really hard trick to do. I'll see. Yeah. I say a double 0.7.
12-6 for Para, 12-7 for Benji is my guess. I believe in Para.
Ooh, the double
12-6s! Ooh, beautiful.
Oh, Para missing the star.
Not rolling out quite correctly, but no big O.
No fade out sync, rip.
Yeah, bummer, but yeah, it was bound to happen sometime.
For sure. If it didn't happen in Style, it probably would have happened in Worms because the stage is brutal. There's so much that can go wrong, and yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty optimized stage since it's very early in the run. I mean, all of the stages are pretty optimized if you go for world records, but that stage in particular is, yeah, like I said, very optimized. I do not have a synonym for that. Benji grabbing the star, Para also grabbing the star first try.
Both with the full setup, so no texture setup or anything, which is slightly less, slightly more inconsistent. So can see that as well. Just going for the full setup, which is usually like almost 100%.
Yeah, if you do it correctly, there's a very small chance you don't get it, you miss it. But did not happen for either of those. Benji going for Owlus here.
Nailing it as well, and Para on the 100 coins. All right, which is also Peru's start. He's going for the super fast cycle. Ooh, this is looking really good.
Should be good.
Get the super kick, and there we go. Nice.
Gets
That's
the
not
cycle.
easy. It's like pretty much you're not allowed to make any mistakes, otherwise you're already gonna miss that cycle. And Benji going for the same one as well. That was an interesting way he grabbed the coins, like sort of the complete opposite of what people usually do.
Let's see if it works out, if it pays off. If he makes a cycle,
It's looking good as well.
ooh,
Slightly earlier than Para too.
yeah, a little bit faster actually. I'm digging it. Let's see what the blue coin RNG does. Also good, because that blue coin can just try and jump off all the way down the stage, and if that happens, you have to back it up with.
Misses 2 coins, so that's not too bad. So like, luckily he grabbed every single coin so far, so he doesn't need to get any backup coins.
No box. The box is not gonna be broken here, and just kick his way past the box.
What
And
a spicy
beautifully
100
done now.
coins from both.
Yeah, both good goes so far, but the Piranha plan has something against Paracusia apparently.
That's
Not
a
nice.
weird approach. You don't see that too often. People, I guess, bonking into the piranha like that and flying away.
Yeah, sometimes people just jump into it, the plant and then bounce off it and bounce against the wall, but that was kind of weird. But he got Owlus, slightly behind now. Paracusia.
Okay,
Benji
that
in the lead.
was a scary beginning for Para there.
Did not die though. Oh, but bonking. Dude, that
I
is.
was gonna say like after 100 coins and Owlus and Canless, you're usually safe. Yeah, Para's still a little bit of trouble, but that's nothing too bad, right? So
Yeah, but that missed
I'm
wall
moving
kick. When you go for the side flip and you want to wall kick like onto the platform where the star is, you don't get the wall kick. That is the single most triggering mistake for me. When I attempt runs and that happens to me, like every time that happens to me, I'm so angry because that's like 2 seconds just down the drain for no reason. Then you didn't actually time it A press correctly. That's actually
it's
really
just
annoying.
and the bomb coming out. Let's see if he can get this swamp into the correct position. I think he's too far away from the star.
Yeah.
He's probably not gonna grab it here.
Oh,
actually,
might still be grabbing it with the dive. Nope.
Ooh,
dive
almost. But yeah,
That was
that wild blue wall is sometimes so hard to see, and if you don't have the same kind of positioning you always have, you just kind miss the timing. I can see that happening easily.
Yeah, and he had a little bit of trouble in the beginning of the star, so that might actually be the reason why he mistimed his A input there, but that's long gone because we are wrapping up.
Ooh, for 6:39 from Benji, that's such a good race time.
Crazy good time, but Para also close behind.
Following along with a 6:47. Those are really good race times for Worms.
Yeah, 8 seconds apart. That's not much at all. Both having decent Womses. Actually, Benji, a crazy good Woms in my idea, and Paracusia close behind him. I'm gonna guess a 12.8 this time for Benji. You're not gonna get to 12.6s, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm on the 0.6 again. Let's go. Let's kind of get maybe a 0.7. Ooh, but there we go.
Man.
0.6.
I'm too negative, but Para, you're gonna get a 12.7 now.
No, that's also a 12.6, I
And
think.
also, that's a 5!
5
Oh my god, dude. I'm so bad at
That's
guessing
actually,
slide times.
that is the best time you can get with the long jump beginning, so not bad.
Oh man. I'm underestimating runners. Oh, Para missing camera change here.
In the flying.
As Benji misses a red coin.
And
another
again!
one.
Oh no, not this one. That's so smooth.
Again!
And Sarah just coming back. Sarah just took the lead, just like that. Too awful.
Alright.
Benji doesn't have any speed anymore as well.
No, but at least he got the coin, third try. So
Yeah, something you have to note is the more you fly, the less like hate you have. You just lose hate, and if you keep turning around like that, you're just gonna slowly float downward. So good thing he grabbed the coin there at the end. before being too low.
That was actually the first, I'd say 50-60 gram of spaghetti, a couple of ounces of pasta dropped, but
not this again. I'm gonna get hungry, dude. The spaghetti talk.
I just had food, so I'm good to go. I learned from my mistakes. I ate before doing commentary here because mostly I'm just hungry, and this time I'm not. So, but if it bothers you, I'm not gonna talk about food because food is important, but what's also important is Mario. We're gonna see Dark World, the first real scary stage in my idea. Yeah, things can happen here. What's the worst thing that can happen here, D? What do you think?
Dying at the end to the Goomba probably, or diving off the stage instead of grabbing the star. That happened to me, and that's also not that good. Gonna have to turn around and hopefully make that long jump over there still.
Oh, Para!
This is
call.
So scary. But yeah, you can easily fall down, especially on that part where the 6 red is. That's where most deaths happen. So he managed to keep his cool and not fall down at all.
Yeah, no, like, emotion shown on Para's webcam here. He does not care that much. He just gets the backup. Benji also wrapping up.
Just like, yeah, Benji just gonna get back on his tail just a little bit. Almost there again.
Taking advantage. Yeah, taking advantage of Para there. Really close behind. Bowser dancing for us here. Happy to see us, but Mario doesn't care.
No,
Mario doesn't care about dancing. Yeah, no half spin.
It's still faster though. Like, it's kind of weird, but even without the half spin, it's still faster than the regular though. Too.
Yeah, I think because Bowser is closer to the bomb, I feel like that's the case. So even if you just normal spin and throw him into the bomb, he's closer to the bomb, and he's just like the distance he has to fly is just not as much. At least that's what I think, but I don't know.
It might also be because you don't have to run around Bowser for that long. You know, he's like at the same position as well.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense than being close to the bomb actually. Yeah.
Ooh, and Para with a hot beginning here. Let's see if he can pull this off. Nice. That was not the best, but still easily saved time over what Benji did.
Looks
but
so
also being really good.
Benji gonna kick up there. Gets a decent angle. Yeah, it's gonna be good. No problem with the island there.
Very nice. However, I've also seen a couple of mistakes here. You can easily miss the double jump input there on the cannon thing.
Yep.
But yeah.
CCM, it's gonna get cold, D. Put your jacket on.
I feel like it's gonna be rather chill. I think CCM is a pretty chill stage. It's not too hard at all.
But I can feel the breeze, dude. I'm shivering a little bit.
It's just walking to work.
Yeah,
but he's good.
If you mistime the A input here, which yeah, okay, Benji just mashed A here. That's way safer.
Is that? Did you really mash A? Like, do you know that?
Yeah, he mashed A and then he did the wall kicks on the wall and the small path, so he gets up there. It doesn't lose that much time and it's way safer because you can't basically die if you mash A, but you don't get the fast ending, of course.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that Benji would actually mash there, but it kind of makes sense.
It's safe, and if you're fast with the wall kicks afterwards, it's no problem at all. And he did get good wall kicks, so no problem. Yeah, so I kind of appreciate people doing it in races. I can see why. It makes sense. Also,
yeah,
Para,
you can easily like fall down on the after the wall kick as well. So
it's not the most punishing death. It's only like 15 to 20 seconds. I think 15 if you get the second time like really fast. But those are still 15 seconds, and we will see. Oh, Para falling down. That was not what I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah, gonna go back down there. I'm assuming, and just use the warp to get back up.
That should be the lead for Benji. We're gonna have to see until SSL because they're gonna do different routes here.
Yeah,
Benji
that was
with the CCM. That's what you wanted to say. CCM 18 for Benji and CCM 17 for Paracusia.
But Para had different plans. He had to fall down. That happens. But he was able to grab a backup point. Now that sentence makes sense. So he has actually 3 coins to spare. So, or did he? He did not.
Oh no, he did not. He has the regular amount.
Huh.
Benji gonna give the backup right here, just to make sure. It's a little bit harder to get enough coins. Oh my god, Para. Okay, you see that smile on his face, and Benji as well. But yeah, as I was saying, racing the penguin is actually scary. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, he can push you off. He's mean, and we have seen some crazy things happening. Para just laughing.
Yeah.
Ooh, walking down there.
Seems like that mistake really sort of threw him off there, out of the concentration. I was probably gonna get back on track right away. And Benji, no issues with the penguin here, nice.
Not yet. If he doesn't do what Guy and I did.
Has 1 coin too much though, so the stars went a little bit farther back, but that long jump was very nicely done. Like,
yeah,
very close to the edge.
A little bit tricky.
If you touch that ice, you're just immediately gonna like slide. So you have to do it at the very end if you have too many coins. If you just have 1 coin too much.
Yeah, but he got it. No problem at all. Both wrapping up CCM. Of course, it looks like Para is faster, but he is 1 star short compared to Benji. So we will see after Sandy Land, as it is commonly referred to by me. We'll see afterwards what's gonna happen and who's in the lead.
Yeah, first a little bit of boo action and BBH. There's not really much going on here. 2 really quick stars that usually go away very nicely.
Yeah, BBH is a very chill stage, actually. Should not be a problem, especially if you have the boo fight out of the way. I mean, you can fall down, and that loses a lot of time if you fall down the balcony, but I'm assuming that's not gonna happen, but you never know.
And before, of course.
Yeah, that's famous last words by commentators. Because
yeah,
the curse is real.
I don't know, I think nowadays it's quite a rare mistake, and considering that it happens quite easily, you don't see it too often.
That's true, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it since I've been doing commentary for GSA, so in no race I've ever seen it, and Benji doesn't actually want to be the first guy to provide that for me, so I guess I will have to wait. Oh, Para with the punch grab there.
Hey, and that's quite hard on Japanese because Moves is slightly faster than on US. But probably is also used to it, easily does it in 120 star as well.
Yeah, 120 star is his main category, and he is, I think he's 5th or 4th? 5th, right? So
he's 5th at the moment, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not a big problem for a guy
out as well.
Tama plus. Going through there.
The first, though. He's gonna have to do another plus where Benji only has to do 1. And it seems like Para is still... it might even be around... never mind. Para still has the long Pyramid Star left, so... If Benji nails this plus, he's definitely in the lead.
We'll see. Para getting...
Whoa, the Mario Cam! The nod as well, dude!
Crazy,
the Mario Cam Tama plus. Nodding all the way, he knows what he's got, dude.
Amazing pluses by both, actually. Pretty clean, no trouble at all. 3 out of 3 pillless stars.
That's what I like to see. This is a hard strat, so
yeah,
doing it twice in a race is really scary.
Especially Tama plus twice in a row. Like it's nothing. Oh, the fly guy.
Oh god.
Being mean to Benji, spitting fire.
Oh
Benji
god,
falling down and dying. Oh no, that's bad. And just like that, Para should be in the lead. But fly guy also messing with him.
He got also pushed into the quicksand as well. Wow.
What's with the fly guy? I mean,
I have no idea. I didn't expect that at all.
both spitting some fire here. That's our job, dude. You just there to get bounced off, to be bounced off for Mario. You do not spit fire. That's the booth right here. Fly Guy not knowing what his job.
Para with the slightly more, I would say, inconsistent method. There you see again, the Fly Guy just moved and still gonna hit the bird, but he's so low now.
He's slow, when you're right, get up there.
Exactly. So like when you're right on the, you like go up the pill on the right side. The Fly Guy usually doesn't move. Usually.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid setup. Normally the Fly Guy doesn't mess with you. He can spit fire, and that just happened to both players, which is crazy. But just like that, Para is slightly in the lead because he didn't die, and he had a very fast backup in my idea, so... just a quick change in lead, but not too big.
Yeah, Benji just had it and then lost it right afterwards, but it's not such a big lead as well. He's still on this. Super close.
Couple of seconds. Just trading it back and forth, expected from those two legends. Doing a different star order here, but that's not uncommon. Oh, Para with the ledge grab here. Not that big of a mistake, though.
When the Pro Boost coming out, or the Acura Boost? The Pro Boost, let's go.
Smooth ending here. Showing off his skill.
That was crisp.
That was crisp, indeed. That is the word that comes to mind. Para showing off while he's actually such a good player.
Showing off the breakdance.
little bit of a flex there on Benji. Weird flex, but okay, I guess. Can do that. Gonna re-enter the volcano for a second time.
Ooh, that was a weird angle again. Those volcano entrances in Para. But not bad at all. Just sort of weird.
Yeah, Benji did it better, but he's not gonna go for the Pro Boost here. Going for a safer strat, getting it. The bully tries to come in, but does not get a chance to knock Benji off. That can also happen. You get up there, you think you're safe with the star, and then the bully just comes and decides to, nope. You've fallen down now, boy.
And I like that he went for the triple jump ending, because when you're that far away from the pole, doing the sort of pole glitch into long jump thing, it's kind of worth it, I think, if you're too far away from the pole, because you have to walk for ages, so better just triple jump.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely the strat of choice.
Yeah, sometimes I still like see people do the long jump strat instead, but I don't know. I don't like that too much with that kind of lava boost. And it's not much, so I think they're on the same speed even. Not too sure. Don't quote me on that.
I'm not too sure either. I would, but I expected you're right because you mostly are. Most of the times, if not all the time, you are right because you're an expert.
I mean, because I'm a 70 star, a 47 player, of course I'm always right. No, I'm sorry.
In my idea, you are. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
It should though. I think you're good to go. I trust you. But never mind, because there's still playing action going on. Benji with a slightly longer star here, so Para should still be in the lead. Yep. Yeah, Para slightly in the lead, a couple of seconds there, but
not much at all. And the Saints coming out in chat, let's see. Maybe they're gonna listen. But unfortunately, there's not much that's gonna go down in DDD. As far as I'm concerned. That might not be enough time for Benji to make up.
Yeah, should not much should happen, but yeah, you never know. I'm always anxious for those wanky hitboxes of the rings.
That's completely true. But before that, we got some chill swim action.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's actually not too chill. It's just chill to watch because you actually have to concentrate really hard to hit those swims. I feel like if you talk and press A, it easily messes up your rhythm once you start talking, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You actually do gotta concentrate to hit those A presses correctly.
Any person who plays the drums and tries to sing along while playing the drums will know the struggle. Keeping a rhythm while singing or talking is really hard. At least for me it is. Some might be able to do it, but in my idea it's really hard.
That's an interesting comparison, and it's 100% true. Just multitasking is hard, dude. And this is one of those cases where it's just not impossible, but it's just hard.
That's true. Some can do it, I can't. You have to know your limits, but fortunately for both guys, they do not have to talk. That's our job, so they should be good with the swimming. Let's see, Para looks like... Yeah, Para looks like he's gonna go for a front sub here. We don't see that all too often in races, but he is quite confident doing it.
Ooh,
and he falls down.
Doesn't look too good. I think he could have gotten it, but he needed really good A presses on the sub. Still, like there's still the slight timer desync, which will be fixed shortly, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, Benji's almost back in this.
I think. Yeah, he's probably like half a second off at this point. I just checked. But we'll see after the sync, after the timers are synced.
And it looks like just one more, and the Mantar's gonna be nice to both of them. Alright.
No wanky boxes, good to go.
It's just like those first 5 rings actually do work, and after that it kind of goes downhill and they don't work anymore.
For whatever reason, they needed to have a secret star with moving hitboxes or with the moving, the Manta moving. So that might be a reason why it's so wonky. We're gonna see a pretty beautiful star to watch actually. Fire Sea Reds.
Slightly newer movement, and Para's looking good for a lava boost early. Let's see, Benji is falling up along very nicely too. It's looking very nice. Dude, I can't believe that. It's so close and they're both hitting lava boost early.
No problems at all. Para up there, Benji up there.
So hard.
Para with the beautiful ending there. Slight adjust. Has to adjust his angle for walking slightly, but no big O. Grabs the star.
Insane, dude.
It's like...
I actually can't believe that no one messed up, because this is one of the stages where you can mess up a lot easier than TD, for example.
Yeah, small mistakes can cost you like 10, 15, 20 seconds, depending on which cycle you get afterwards. It's a pretty punishing stage, to say the least. But both nailing it. Probably Para like with a second better than Benji. But yeah, not that big of a deal. Oh, Benji!
Oh!
But for the quick spin there, not getting it quite though, has to re-grab.
Just falling behind a little bit more. Not bad at all, as he said. Still in this, for sure. There's still so much to go. So much left.
Yeah. Upstairs and Tippy. And of course, HMC for both. Oh, Para having trouble exiting the stage here. Just gonna plug that key in. Gonna go upstairs.
Alright, and the first big thing coming right along in upstairs, in my opinion, is with Drywell. The first stage you enter is not easy. If you go for all the sort of, I guess, pro strats, it's a lot you can mess up. And the RNG, Para already missed a coin. He's not allowed to miss anymore. Going for the double-double though, which I'm sure doesn't really save time, but gets the other coin.
Oh, the bunks! Oh, Benji stepping over a coin actually. Benji 1 coin short.
But Benji just took the lead because Para had so much small spaghetti coming out. The sink? Oh, never mind. I forgot. The Skeeter.
Skeeter had to be killed. It was necessary.
But yeah, as I was saying, you're only allowed to miss 1 coin. If you miss more than 1, you have to go for the backup box at the end, which is not too bad. But of course, you want to avoid that. It's slow.
Yeah, it does lose time, and again, it might be controversial, but going faster is the key, is the way to go here.
That RNG, dude. Oh my god, Benji.
But still, having 75 coins is good, but that was bad luck. That can easily happen. If coins just decide to go on vacation, like, bye-bye, I'm flying off.
Yeah, that was actually insane.
Oh, Para also!
Okay.
But getting his coins, let's see if the Cheka is nicer to Benji. Good
A
RNG
lot
there.
nicer. Damn. Scary with driver 100s from both.
Yeah, a little bit of scary, but both wrapping it up pretty clean. Looking good. Benji saving, just to be sure. Alright.
And the next thing coming up, I'm pretty sure that Para is easily gonna go for the jump kick strat on the total jump walking and the double jump.
Double jump, going for it, getting it. Let's see.
Ooh, that was super fast. It's super fast beginning on the jump kick as well. Nice.
That was quick, yeah. Benji a little bit slower with the side flip there, but also gets it. Dude, those guys do not give in, neither of those. They're going ham right now.
At all.
Hurries up, express elevator. Does what the star tells them, at least in the English version. They might not know, but they still went pretty fast, so that was great. Might actually see a second triple jump wall kick there.
Dude, Para starts these so fast.
And just gets it like a glove.
Benji opting out of the triple jump wall kick. Just gonna go safe. That's not too bad. It only loses around a second. So that one is not as bad to miss out on.
And it's a hard triple jump wall kick for many reasons. The leg, the angle, the slope you're triple jumping from, yada yada yada. So if you're not too comfortable, that second can be lost in favor of not falling down and messing up.
Exactly, and now this is a pretty easy star. Just gonna warp and jump down, that's all. So after all the other stars, this one's a pretty chill compared to all the other ones.
If you miss the box though, and you get hit by the fire, you might fall down. Have yet to see it in a GSA race, but technically that could happen. But all our players are, of course, not as bad as I am in the game, so stuff like that does not happen to them. It only happens to me. That is a different story, though. We are going
Commentator being really hard on himself.
It's not being hard, it's just being real, but DHI secrets. Never mind me. We have good gameplay to commentate on. GSI secrets. Looking good.
Very good. Those safety kicks from Benji, though. Lost a little bit of time compared to Para, I believe. But made it happen. I mean, didn't mess up the triple jump.
And he did not ledge grip in the end, so he saved that second compared to Para. So might actually be kind of even after the star. Or, yeah. If you count the star as a single star. You know what I'm saying. Never mind.
Yeah, probably got around the same time. Got around the same time with that ledge grip and Para with a beautiful mountain flip.
That's what I was trying to say. Do whatever, always being on spot while I have to use many words. Speaking of which, Benji has to go around the hill. Does not lose that much time, but it's definitely like half a second slower than glitching through the mountain there, but not that big of a deal.
Doesn't look nearly as cool, so lost some points there.
That's the next thing GSA is gonna come up with. Style points, because they're important. You heard it here first. Might not be true. Maybe I'm just spreading rumors. We will never know.
Imagine just like adding a time or getting time down because you do swag strats.
I'd be all for it, but you know,
if a swag contest wins.
That could be like the second term. And oh, Benji getting
bopped by the plan.
Bopped by the plan.
Kill. I mean, that was not too bad because he still got the kill while being bopped.
That was the definition of an eye for an eye. Bobbing the plan, but also getting bopped. Equally balanced, as all things should be. I've heard that quote somewhere, I'm not too sure. Toad being a real bro here. Giving us a free star. -4 change with all the hard movement.
The chat reaction to the sync is so good. But yeah, the timers are synced up now, so let's go. And pair of the nice breezeless.
Dude, that reminds me, if I'm just seeing the GSA sync emote, dude, I have to play on the Onyx website to get my free sub, dude. I have to get my 500 points. So all I have to do is I type in exclamation point Onyx here, and I can see how many points I have, or if I already played, and I can just grab 500 points, and just like that, have a free GSA sub. How cool is that? Yeah,
And
that's all.
Like that's a good block. But they also nailed their first log wall kicks very nicely. Yeah, that's good. We've seen a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes happen here. Just a little bit of very close to the edge there.
Amazing wall kick so far, just as amazing as the 1,500 bits by Yellow Chikorita. Thanks a lot.
A big support coming in. Ooh, the first hit from Para. These guys just no time for us to talk.
No. I was talking about something else for 20 seconds and they already grabbed like 3 stars in the stage. That can easily happen. And Benji gonna go for Breezeless here. And gets it! Beautiful! He's in there.
2 out of 2 Breezeless attempts. Let's go.
Crazy good. Those guys. Neither of those letting the other person breathe. Neck and neck. Para paying the Lonely Mushroom a visit because he's a good guy, you know.
Something I've noticed is that some people really like to do the box star before the TTM red star, which I don't understand because TTM red is, in my opinion, a lot harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monty Mole here, doing some weird things.
Just a little bit of spaghetti, but not too bad.
Good backup, he's up there. Good ending.
Well, Paragon quite safe. Make sure to not fall down on the last mushroom there. Go for the side up as well, and nails it too. Not missing the red.
Man, those shrooms are actually scary. I would also go safe and just hop from one shroom to another, just like Para did.
Yeah, still around. Now it's like a 15-second lead, it seems like. Something like that. I didn't pay attention to Para's time on TTM, but gonna see once Benji enters Snowman's Land as well. Para had 35:08, something like that.
I think 15 seconds sounds about right. Oh, Para bonking there.
Down. Yeah, it's around 15 seconds. Now Benji can make up some nice time by Para just falling down. And also, that was a weird bomb.
Yeah, it was. Benji, not even ledge gripping there, just getting up, clean Snowman's head, makes up some time, definitely chop down Para's lead by a few seconds there.
Alright, and that's really good for Para as well. Hits the ground pound too. That is not easy to hit. That timing on the ground pound is pretty rough.
Yeah, so you don't see the box.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say as well. You can't see it at all. Just makes it harder.
You just have to know by heart how to time that ground pound. But Para, of course, nailing that. Benji's gonna go for it as well. We will see if he has the timing in his blood, in his muscle memory. Also looking good. Different camera movement
Might
here.
Be too low? No, he's still high enough on the ground pound. So all good.
All good in the hood for Benji.
One more start to go in there. These guys are still so extremely close. Like, no one's giving in at all.
No.
It's looking like they're gonna pull this off until, like, Tippy, and that's where I think are gonna... the biggest mistakes are gonna happen.
Commentator actively trying to jinx the players here.
It's a fact, okay? I mean, Tippy is sorta scary. And yeah, it's just a HMC left where there shouldn't be anything going wrong.
Tippy is where you are gonna get your dinner. That's where the spaghetti's gonna drop for us.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. But yeah, HMC, quite a freebie, I would say. I mean, these guys are professionals, so there shouldn't be any issues there.
Yeah, and also compared to what's coming afterwards, HMC is kind of a breather, kind of a free stage, quote-unquote. But of course we know nothing in life is free, so neither is HMC. Why am I trying to rhyme things? I don't know. Might be watching too many of those videos where those folks are trying to rhyme, but never mind that. That is a different story. I think we will see.
Just got a little bit of sidetrack going on.
Yeah, because I mean, there's nothing much to see. Just talking to Toad and grabbing Mips. Not much going on.
But
Para,
that
of course,
triple box jump, very nice.
nailing it, and Benji also looking good. If he does not get the out of bounds death, he does not get. He just dives straight into it. Man, both players. First try bunny. No mistakes there.
Kinda expected. I mean, I hope they're gonna keep this going in HMC at least. Maybe I'm like talking too big and HMC is actually secretly hard, but I don't think so.
Compared to what you do afterwards, it's not. But yeah, that Christmas Miracle can actually cost a small amount of seconds if you don't get it first try, but both players celebrating Christmas in August. Way too early, guys. Over 4 months left until that's gonna happen. But to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, just 2 more quick stars to go. Well, we actually did see a death here from JJ during the Division 2 races, where he bounced off the bed and fell down in the pit in the middle.
Yeah, that can happen, but I don't think if both players go for the little bit of slower, safer strat, the triple jump on the left side, that should not happen. But we'll see.
Eh, I'm not so sure about that one as well. I've seen bonks happen on the triple jump, and instead of getting a walk kick, you just fall down and slide down as well. Because it's hard to actually, like, the way the slopes behave here in this room, yeah, all of them are sort of different. There's one that are steep slopes, I guess, where you get weird jumps on, and it makes it hard to recover.
That's true, but I'm just a very gullible person. I'm trusting people way too easily. And this time I was correct because none of those players actually mess up anything. Both gonna re-enter HMC and gonna go to the tippy top of the castle because there are rainbows to be ridden and there are clocks to be tick-tocked, whatever that might mean. Yeah, so Tippy's gonna be ahead.
And both on, I believe they're both on mid to high 48 pace still out of HMC. Yeah. That's great from Benji in the reaction.
Yeah, not many things did happen during the race, so but we'll see. Good wall kick from Para there, looking good so far. Bouncing off Lakitu's head.
That was hot.
Oh, Benji.
Still not done though. Okay, that's a weird decision from Benji. Usually people get Lakitu bounce out of the way first, like Para did, but I guess Benji wants to get Tricky Triangles out of the way first.
I mean, you can back up a failed Lakitu skip with Tricky Triangles, so I don't know if that was a smart decision, but yeah, that will be seen in a couple of minutes, seconds. Whatever.
Let's see. Benji probably just gonna go for the Cyclops strat. Yeah. Instead of the glitchy wall kick. Gonna go for the long turnaround. Nailing it though, that was what matters. Glitchy wall kick doesn't really save too much, like 1 to 2 seconds, I think.
And again, it does look cool. So if you're going for those swag points,
getting them swag points.
Para also nailing the red coins in the maze there.
Yeah, it's no mistakes from both of the runners. They're just going at it.
Not giving in.
What is that though? That angle from Para, that was so weird. Why did he decide to go? Oh, he wanted to go for the fast restart, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't get it though.
Way too far to the right now. Has to deal with this backup. Lands on the top of the flame shooter though.
Nails it. That can be so tricky.
You can easily like miss the top and turbo jump off of the slopes, I guess, and then you don't get enough hate, and you can't really do anything about it if you don't get enough hate.
Yeah, and then just fall down and watch Mario slowly like take a death by falling, which is sad. Alright, reds for Benji and then it's TTC and tricky triangles here for Para. Nailing it. Benji having a little bit of trouble here. Oh.
Oh, he had so much trouble in the beginning as well. He could have closed the gap a lot if he nailed good reds, but unfortunately, not gonna happen. And Para still with a quite nice lead. Not much at all though.
No, still everybody's game at this point because a very scary stage because of multiple invisible and thus non-visible walls. So that stage indeed is scary.
Not only that, also the movement is so hard, but Para having a really nice beginning to this 100 coins. The beginning is one of the hardest parts, and as well as the end. The mid part is not free, but it's not as hard as the beginning and end, so...
Yeah, definitely. None of those players grabbing a safety red coin there, both pretty confident in the RNG they will be getting. We'll see. Para looking good so far, Benji also looking good so far.
Ooh, this TC100 from Para is looking very hot.
Crisp movement there.
RNG turning nice as well. Decent ending. Let's go. But Benji falling right along, dude. There's just no one slowing down whatsoever.
Both going ham there. Good boxes for Benji as well. Beautiful kick there, grabbing all the coins.
Guess the triple jump too. Oh my god, dude.
What is happening here? That's spicy movement by both.
Just a ground pound miss at the end from Benji. Ooh, and decides to go for the backflip right away, but not even close to the wall. Not getting the wall kicks. Starting to fall a little bit farther behind.
Small amount of time lost there. No big O though. Para, beautiful wall kicks. Beautiful angles there. Super quick star. Man, those two. Can't believe it. Actually, I can. I kind of expected that, but it's still crazy good.
Yeah, I haven't seen such a close race, like, all the way through, for a while now, I gotta say.
That's true. From
Usually it's like a big spaghetti at some point, and then the other player has some big spaghetti as well.
And then they catch up kind of in the end. Yeah, that's 100% true. And that's just, all in all, neck and neck all the time.
Insane, dude. And yeah, it's not over. If Benji keeps being this close, even when Para finishes before him, he can grab a lot of points still. So he definitely wants to keep up the hot pace and not like give up.
Oh, Benji, I was so scared with that angle.
When Para as well, did he mess up? Did he enter? Ooh, okay, at the wrong time. This is some interesting movement coming up from Para.
Para
off as well.
Still having a good time. That's what we want to see. We'll get a hand, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it seems like he just missed the total jump in the beginning because he was missing one more star.
Oh yeah, that's true. I was paying attention to what Benji was doing because he was also butt sliding at that time. Almost falling down, but did not fall down. Gets a hand there. And it looks like he made up some nice time over Para there. He's even closer now.
Oh, wait, Para has another moving? Wait, didn't he already grab? He already grabbed every moving star. Para just forgot. You can see it in his face. He just realized he forgot. He's so confused right now. He doesn't know which star he has to get. He has moving stars and reds left. He already got that star, Para.
Ooh. Has to improvise now.
And just like that, Benji's actually in the lead now. Just because of that mistake, forgetting which star he had.
Yeah, Benji taking the lead there. Oh man!
And the moving bars are actually moving this time, and it's so hard to actually get up, dude!
Para! What's happening? Yeah, it's not gonna work either way.
Oh my god, no!
Falling down. What is happening?
Okay, there we go. Finally gets in there.
But that is a big time loss. The first big time loss, actually.
Wow.
Because of her.
Para had the lead for so long, too. And now, in Benji's hands. Not over until it's over, though. Still has to get through bits.
One last star here for Para in TTC. Oh, messing up the triple jump. Or did not even go for it. I'm not too sure here.
Alright.
Alright.
such an intense race.
Trading back and forth, these two.
Yes, Benji makes it way up 2 bits.
Still pretty low 49 pace, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I actually didn't catch Benji's time, but yeah, should definitely be a 49 if he manages to get through without any mistakes.
So I'd say Benji with around a 20-second lead, but throws and or a fall there can change that. So no matter what, this is gonna be neck and neck, and the points are gonna be pretty close.
For sure, and as I know Benji, he might go safe here. Yeah, he does. He knows he's in the lead. He's just gonna take the pull, not gonna risk the turbo jump at all. Looking good.
Yeah, he's up there. It took a sweet time, but why risk it?
Exactly. Doesn't necessarily say that much. Ooh, Para's trying to go for moving right. Unfortunately, Ash grabs and decides to go for left side.
Fails it the first time. Oh, fails it the second time. Falling all the way down.
And that seems to have sealed the deal for Para.
Comfortable lead for Benji now, yeah. He will have to miss a lot of throws. And the platform not there yet. Para has to wait for the platform as Benji nails his first throw, regrabs Bowser quickly. Looks like he's hitting his second throw.
Just one more to go. He's got this. And that is good.
Nails it.
GG to Benji.
What's Para doing on the elevator here? I'm sorry, D, but Para was just taking a sweet time on the elevators there. As Benji grabs a beautiful race time of 49.40.
Wow. Still.
GG Benji. Crazy. Crazy race. So Para can grab a good amount of points here though. If he finishes up quickly.
Unfortunate bits mistakes. He was so close to catching up to Benji.
Missing that second throw.
What? Yeah, that's the bits hitboxes for the bombs is so weird. Still, it seems like to the right there it seems quite off, honestly.
It has something to do with how fast you spin and throw Bowser and whatever, so it's so super complicated and super wonky, and also Bowser decides to fly past the bomb for a second time, so gonna re-grab that, hitting it, gonna be around a minute slower than Benji, but still GG's Para. It was an amazing race.
And this was live, so maybe we're gonna get them in for interviews.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And there they are. GG's, Benji and Para. That was a great race up until the end. That was actually insane.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling, Benji? Clutched it out, still got the 49.
I'm pretty shocked that I still got a 49 with that. Like, as you can see what happened in SSL, I was really shocked, and somehow still 49, and I still had some mistakes in upstairs, but I had a pretty much consistent gameplay, and I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty good. I'm glad you hold on. Like, just not losing it. Just gonna try to come back. But Para also played super solid just until that sort of TDC brain fart. So it seems like that kind of threw you off there.
Well, it's not really a brain fart. Like, I just don't know the star counts for 70. So the same thing happened in the first race.
Oh damn.
Yeah, week 1. I don't know if you remember that, but we got a star in TTM. Because we don't have like splits. We just have the timer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
It's like I actually didn't catch what happened beforehand. You like sort of fell down on the moving platforms, and then you kept like get a hand as a backup. I think. I feel like that's what kind of messed you up as well.
Well, I thought I had to have 70 out of T.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh yeah, I must be missing the middle star then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because unfortunate.
Yeah, still geez though. That was a really good race. I don't know. I don't really have anything more. Rock on, maybe. You got anything?
Nah, I'm just want to say GG's to both of you. Amazing race. It was entertaining, and you both played well. And hopefully you will continue as well throughout the season 2.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, I
Any
guess we
points
go
do I
for the
get?
intermission. Oh, sorry.
GG's Para.
GG.
And yeah, next up, there's another race coming up right after this. And I'll be back for that again. Luigi versus Tabasco. Stay around for that. And see ya in a bit.
See ya!
See ya.
I love Pity!